Hello everyone, I am Suchita Morir. Welcome you all in the video lecture on the topic Cauchy's integral theorem, which is subtopic of functions of complex variable. The theory of functions of complex variable is important in solving large number of problems in the field of engineering and science. Many complicated integrals of real function are solved with the help of functions of complex variable. We start with the topic complex integration. In case of real variable, the path of integration from integration a to b f of x dx is along x-axis and values of x from x equal to a to x equal to b. In case of complex function f of z, the path of definite integral is a integration from a to b f of z dz, and this is along the curve from z equal to a to z equal to b. Its value depend upon the path of integration. There are two ways of integration. First is line integral on a given path, and secondly integration on a closed curve C. In that case, integration over C f of j dz equal to integration a to b f of j dz. Now, important concept regarding different regions. First is simply connected region. A simple curve C which does not cross itself, and Cauchy's integral theorem is applicable for a simply connected region capital R encloses by a simple curve C. Multiple curves. Multiple curve crosses itself. It encloses more than one separate region. Multiply connected region. The multiply connected region is bounded by more than two curves. We can convert a multiply connected region into simply connected one by giving it one or more cuts. Now, there are three different theorems and their statements. Now, one by one, we will see. First is Cauchy's integral theorem. Statement of this: if a function f of z is analytic and its derivative f dash of z continuous at all points inside and on a simple closed curve C, then this integration over C f of z dz equal to 0, which is equation number A. Now, Cauchy's integral formula. Here, statement is if f of z is analytic within and on a closed curve C, if A is any point within C, then f of A equal to this value. We simplify this, and integration over C f of z upon z minus A dz equal to 2 pi I into f of A, that means f of z at z equal to A. This is equation number B. Now, extension of Cauchy's integral formula, that means this is the Cauchy's integral formula for derivative function. Statement is if a function f of z is analytic in a region capital R, then its derivative at any point z equal to A of capital R is also analytic in R and is given by f n of A. And if we simplify this, then integration over C f of z upon z minus A to the power n plus 1 dz equal to 2 pi I upon n factorial, then nth derivative of z with respect to z and substitute z equal to A. This is equation number C. Now, important concept regarding center of the circle and radius of the circle. Now, if we consider mod of z equal to 2, then substitute the value of z equal to x plus iy, and then under root of x square plus y square equal to 2, its value, and then on squaring we get x square plus y square equal to 4. Now compare with this general equation of circle whose center is AB and radius is R. This is the equation. Therefore, equation number 2, which is the equation of circle whose center is 0, 0 and radius is 2. We can also compare this with the mod of z minus c equal to r, where c is the center, that means z equal to 0. Z equal to 0 means x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, and r equal to 2, which is the radius. Now, if we draw this diagram, then C 0, 0 is the center and 2 is the radius of this circle. Similarly, we consider another Example, that means mod of z minus 2 equal to 1. Now here substitute the value of z x plus iy. We simplify this mod, therefore compare these, combine this real part and then image a part, and then squaring of x minus 2 whole square plus y square equal to 1. Then on squaring we get this term. Now again compare with the general equation of circle whose center is AB and radius is R, which is equation number 3. Now therefore the equation number 2, which is the equation of circle whose center is 2 comma 0 and radius is 1. This is from, if we convert this in Cartesian form and find out the value. Now directly we can find out by using this mod of z minus c equal to r, where c is 2, that means z equal to 2 and the values of x equal to 2, y equal to 0 and r equal to 1. And if we draw the diagram of this, 2 0 is the center of the circle, radius is 1, then we get this type of circle. Now we apply this concept for finding solution of some problems integration by using Cauchy's integral theorem. Now we discuss some examples here. Integration, evaluate integration over C 4 minus 3z upon z into z minus 1 into z minus 2 dz, where C is the circle this given. Now first step, we find out the poles of the integrand by substituting denominator term equal to 0. Therefore we substitute here denominator of this term z into z minus 1, z minus 2 equal to 0, and we find out the values of z equal to 0, 1, 2. These are the poles of the integrand. Now we find out which pole lies inside the given circle. Now therefore we consider the given equation of circle is mod of z equal to 3 by 2. From this we easily find out the radius and center of the circle. Here z equal to 0, that means x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, radius is 3 by 2. If we draw the diagram here and plot the poles, that means here center is 0 0, radius is 1.5 and poles are z equal to 0, z equal to 1 and z equal to 2. Now here z equal to 0 and z equal to 1, which are lies inside the given circle, and z equal to 2 lies outside the circle. Now next we have to find out this integral value only for those poles who lie inside the circle. That means for this here z equal to 0 and z equal to 1. Therefore by applying Cauchy's integral formula, because here poles are simple poles, then here this integration is divided into two parts, C1 and C2. Integration over C1 and C2 for z equal to 0 and here z equal to 1 pole. Then remaining values we write down in the numerator and then apply the Cauchy's formula here, 2 pi I, then f of z value. F of z means numerator value. If we compare with this here, this numerator value is completely f of z at z equal to 0. Now for second term, 2 pi I into here we finding value for z equal to 1. Therefore z and z minus 2 we adjusted in the numerator and this complete value considered as f of z at z equal to 1. And then substitute the value, simplify the terms, then we get the required result. Its value is 2 pi I. In this way, we solve the examples of simple poles by using Cauchy's integral formula. Now we discuss another example. This is the another example where z equal mod of z equal to 3. Now first we find out poles of the integrand by substituting denominator term equal to 0 and here poles are 1, 1, 2. Now 1, 1, 2, here 1, 1 value is repeated value and 2 is the simple pole. Therefore, whenever first we draw the diagram and find out which pole lies inside the circle. Now for this we consider mod of z equal to 3. By using the concept, we write down here center is 0 0, that means z equal to 0, x is 0, y is 0 and r equal to 3. And if we draw the diagram of this here, z equal to 1 1, these two poles are there and z equal to 2, radius is 3, origin is the center of the circle. Now all the poles lies inside the circle here. Therefore we find out integration value for this 1 1, we apply C formula that means extension of Cauchy's integral formula, and for z equal to 2 we apply Cauchy's integral formula. Now we consider here integration over c1, this is for z equal to 2, and secondly integration over c2, this is for z equal to 1 1. Now we consider first term first. Equation 1 first term, that means this value, and simplify by using Cauchy's integral formula. This is the Cauchy's integral formula. Substitute the values here. Here we finding for z equal to 2, therefore remaining value we adjusted in the numerator and consider this complete value as f of z, and z equal to 2. Substitute the values here. Sine 4 pi, its value is 0, therefore we get the value 2 pi I. This gives equation number 2. Now we consider second term of equation 1. Now this is for repeated values, therefore we apply extension of Cauchy's integral formula. This is the formula. Now here we find out the value of n equal to here. If we compare this here, n plus 1 equal to 2, that means n equal to 1, and substitute here values, we differentiate this f of z value one time. Now apply here quotient rule for differentiation. 2 pi I upon 1 factorial. Now apply quotient rule here. Denominator term 0 whole square, then denominator term, then differentiation of numerator minus this numerator as it is differentiation of denominator term, and here z equal to 1. Now we simplify the term, substitute z equal to 1, and we get this 2 pi I into 2 pi plus 1 gives equation number 3. Lastly, we add this equation number 2 and 3. Therefore, substitute values in equation 1. This is equation number 2 value, and this is equation number 3. Therefore, lastly we get this. If we taking 2 pi I common, then we get 2 pi plus 2, which is the required answer. In this way, we apply the Cauchy's integral theorem for solving the problems of repeated values of poles for simple poles. Thank you.